The ego is the single biggest obstruction to the achievement of anything. The human ego is that pesky little voice in our heads that often stands between us and true happiness, self-awareness, and serenity. It's the ego that makes us lose ourselves in endless comparisons, the need for external validation, and an unquenchable thirst for more. So, are you tired of feeling imprisoned by your own pride, always seeking validation, and letting your ego control your actions? Well, my friends, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 secrets that will empower you to break free from the chains of your own ego. By the end of this video, you'll have a fresh perspective on life, one that can help you make better decisions, become more resilient, and, most importantly, let go of that pesky ego that's been holding you back. But before we get into the secrets, do me a favor, smash that like button below. Your support means the world to us and helps our channel grow. So go ahead, give it a little tap, and let's dive into the first secret that'll shatter your ego. Number 1, self-examination. Now, you may wonder, what exactly is self-examination and how can it help me conquer my ego? Well, my friends, the answer lies within you, and the key to unlocking it is in the immortal words of our Stoic forefather, Epictetus. Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. These words are a reminder that self-examination is the cornerstone of self-improvement. It is the profound act of turning inward, peering into the depths of your soul, and confronting the raw, unfiltered essence of your being. This process can be uncomfortable, even painful, as you may stumble upon facets of yourself you'd rather keep hidden. But remember, it is in those hidden corners that your ego thrives, feeding off insecurities, fears, and delusions. When you engage in self-examination, you'll uncover the root causes of your ego. You'll see how your fears, desires, and insecurities are the architects of that very ego you wish to shatter. But don't be afraid, for as Epictetus wisely stated, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Embrace your vulnerability, for in your weaknesses you'll find your strength. In your fears, you'll discover your courage. Engage in a daily practice of self-examination. Reflect on your actions, your reactions, your thoughts, and your emotions. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? What drives my desires? What am I afraid of? So, how can you practice self-examination? Start by journaling your thoughts and actions, reflecting on your daily choices, and questioning your motivations. Challenge your desires and impulses and assess whether they align with your true values and the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In embracing self-examination, you open the door to authentic growth, where the ego loses its grip and you emerge as a stronger, wiser, and more virtuous individual. So take up this powerful Stoic secret and embark on the journey of self-discovery. It's time to shatter your ego and live a life of true authenticity. Number 2, avoid comparing yourself to others. We are all guilty of this, aren't we? The incessant comparison game that our minds play, the trap of measuring our worth against the accomplishments and possessions of others. Seneca, the great Stoic, once wisely said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." When you compare yourself to others, you are often dwelling in a realm of imagination, a distorted view of reality that either feeds your ego's hunger for superiority or breeds insecurity. Here's the unexpected twist. The Stoic way is to recognize that each of us is on a unique journey. We have different paths, different circumstances, and different virtues to cultivate. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus pointed out, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. To embody Stoic wisdom means embracing your individuality and focusing on your own progress rather than external markers of success. Comparing yourself to others distracts you from your own growth and your own virtuous path. So how can you avoid this ego-fueled comparison trap? Start by setting your own standards based on your values and principles. Focus on your own progress, your own journey. When you catch yourself comparing, ask, is this comparison serving my higher purpose? Does it contribute to my inner peace and virtue? The surprising secret is that when you stop comparing, you free yourself from the relentless pursuit of external validation and material gains. Instead, you gain a profound sense of contentment and self-worth. So dare to break free from the ego's grip by refusing to compare yourself to others. Embrace your unique journey, your virtues, and your path to wisdom. Number 3, detach from desires. Now you may wonder, why would I want to detach from my desires? Isn't desire the driving force of my life? Well, my friends, that's where the subtle brilliance of Stoicism unfolds as we delve into the profound wisdom of our Stoic sage Seneca. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. The Stoics, you see, invite us to a paradoxical revelation. By detaching from our desires, we actually gain mastery over them. Desires, much like fire, can either warm your soul or consume it. The unexpected truth is that the relentless pursuit of our desires often leads to suffering, disappointment, and a fragile ego. Picture the allure of material wealth, fame, or the relentless quest for external validation. These are desires that, if left unchecked, can lead to a turbulent existence. So what does it mean to detach from desires? It doesn't mean abandoning your aspirations, but rather it's about shifting your perspective. The Stoics encourage us to understand that true happiness lies in our capacity to be content with what we already have, to appreciate life as it is. The surprising secret is this: when you cease to be a slave to your desires, you gain control over your life. You become the master of your happiness rather than a passenger tossed about by the capricious winds of external circumstances. In the words of Epictetus, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. How can you practice detachment from desires? Start by examining your desires closely. Are they within your control or dependent on external factors? Focus your efforts and emotions on what you can control, like your actions, choices, and responses to life's challenges. Ask yourself these unexpected questions. Do my desires serve my core values and virtues? Am I attaching my self-worth to external achievements or the opinions of others? Embrace the profound art of detaching from desires, and you will find yourself on a path of tranquility and true contentment. It's time to shatter your ego's dependence on the ever-changing world and instead find strength and serenity within. Number 4, accept what you cannot control. Let me pose a question that may astonish you. How often do you find yourself vexed by circumstances beyond your control? Do you not feel the chains of frustration tightening around your ego when life takes an unexpected turn? Marcus Aurelius, a paragon of Stoicism, once penned, "You have power over your mind. Not outside events realize this, and you will find strength." The path to shattering your ego lies in recognizing your domain of influence. Understand that in life there are things you can control and there are things you cannot. To battle the ego effectively, you must learn to distinguish between the two. Imagine you're in a sailboat on the open sea. You can control the rudder, the sails, and your own efforts, but the wind, the waves, and the weather are beyond your dominion. Just as a sailor cannot command the elements, you cannot command the world yet. When you resist this truth, when you grapple with the unchangeable, you surrender your peace and empower the ego. It feeds on your resistance, growing stronger with each futile attempt to control what you cannot. So to shatter the ego, surrender the illusion of control. Instead, embrace the serenity that comes with acknowledging that life is inherently uncertain. Consider the tale of the ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was once a slave. He knew he couldn't control his captivity, but he could control his response. He famously said, "Men are disturbed not by things but by the view which they take of them." Acceptance of the uncontrollable, my friends, is your key to liberation. Instead of wrestling with the inevitable, focus your energy on mastering your own thoughts and actions. So as you journey towards shattering your ego, make it your daily practice to distinguish between what's in your power and what's beyond it. When you accept what you cannot control, you free your mind, release the ego's grip, and find the tranquility that Stoicism promises. Number 5, embrace humility. You might be wondering, how can humility, a quality often associated with weakness, be the key to conquering the ego? Well, my friends, the truth lies in the paradoxical wisdom of our Stoic predecessors. Now, let that sink in for a moment. You see, embracing humility doesn't mean denying your worth or capabilities. It means recognizing the limits of your knowledge, the imperfections of your character, and the ever-present potential for growth. We all possess that inner voice, the ego, which loves to bask in praise and recognition and fears the sting of criticism. But the Stoic secret lies in understanding that true strength emerges from acknowledging our vulnerabilities, not hiding them. Humility isn't self-deprecation. It's the conscious choice to set aside the masks we wear, the need to be superior, and the pursuit of external validation. It's the revelation that, in the grand tapestry of existence, we are but a humble thread. So, how can you practice humility? It starts with self-awareness, recognizing your biases, prejudices, and the times you've let your ego take the reins. Acknowledge your mistakes, not as failures, but as stepping stones toward wisdom. Remember the words of the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius: "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Ask yourself these unexpected questions. Am I willing to learn from others, regardless of their status? Can I accept criticism with grace and use it for self-improvement? Am I content with the simple pleasures of life, not constantly seeking more? Embrace humility, and you'll discover profound strength in vulnerability, a deep connection to your fellow humans, and a genuine sense of inner peace. Shatter your ego by choosing to be humble, for in humility you find true greatness. There you have it, my fellow seekers of truth. 5 Stoic secrets that, when embraced, will lead you on a transformative journey to shatter your ego. Remember the words of Epictetus: "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." May you find wisdom, strength, and serenity on your path. Farewell, and may Stoic wisdom guide your way. And before we part, don't forget to show your support. If you found this journey through Stoic philosophy enlightening, give us a thumbs up by hitting that like button. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more wisdom and insights to enrich your life. Thank you for joining me on this quest for inner transformation. Until we meet again, may the Stoic virtues guide your way.